Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast, man. We are back in the building. I go by CEO PESO. Blessed and highly favored, man, live from Move Media. Boy, we've been setting this one up, man. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man.
Please introduce yourself to these people on the platform, man.
I go by the name of Dre Meezy. You can call me Meezy, whatever you want to call me. Most people call me Dre.
I call him the man with the glasses because he got a crazy glasses collection.
Yes, I do.
What we rocking today, man? We got the butterfly joint. Got the low end tint. Can I try them on? Come on, man. Come on, man. Damn, you trying to sauce on me on my own pie? Nah. But nah, we in the building on, man. Man, I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. Shouts out to my mentor, North, over here, man. My man's been, the guy, man. He's the homie, man. But nah, man. Yo, man, you're a legend.
What?
Okay, so look. All right, I'm gonna say it like this. I shot your video for the first time, and then I seen a reaction from it because I always knew you was just like we got cool off of just like bumping into each other, like just off of the work we've been doing for other people.
Right,
nigga, you getting mad shares, mad likes, and I'm like, bro, who the like? Dre Meezy is totally different from me knowing your government. I mean, which is it's not too different from each other, but it's like. Yeah, man, you been putting in a lot of work, man. And then when I shot your video, you was telling me just about, when we went to your old house. Yeah. And you said that was pretty much the hub of like a lot of shit going on.
Oh man, that was a historic landmark in Westwood. The garage on 809 Walton.
Yeah.
Man, we had a little bit of everybody fall through there. We had Rough Riders come through there. We had Junior Mafia come through there. We had Wu-Tang members. We had, all the early TE. We recorded all them songs in there.
TE,
Tall in the Tank.
DeMarco,
275,
man,
DD, Rob Jackson.
So I got a question to ask you though, because even when I was in my era when I was doing shit like that recording, I had the Railroads, the Booters, and just everybody in our era. So when you was doing that at the time, did you know what you was like, the people you was coming around? I mean, not saying Wu-Tang Rough Riders though, but did you know the landmark you was creating when you was doing that type of shit?
No, not at all. Not at all. Matter of fact, I would say 80% of all the acts in Dayton was coming to that garage from the CC server, you know what I'm saying? What's the guy that, the tall dude, real tall.
Sharon, still jumping?
Yeah, still jumping. Used to
CC server, still jumping. I don't know, DBM.
Flip side.
Yeah.
Everybody. Does anybody even think of them Dayton? All used to come to the studio.
Man, so, first off, for the people who on my platform don't know who you are, who's Dre Meezy?
Dre Meezy is one half of Dream On Productions. Taiwan Dwayne, that's my partner.
Shout out to Taiwan.
Kurt Adams, he goes by the name of Juan Adams now. He runs Adams Club Studio. He's my silent partner.
Yeah.
He's working on the Got My Hustle Up cartoon.
Oh, the fuck child support.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason. Yeah.
He got them cats cleaning up on the awards right now too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a lot of people don't know that's Dream On.
No clue.
No clue.
Man, so explain Dream On, man. What the name come from and why I picked that?
Okay, Dream On is spelled DREM.
Hence to the name.
The first 4 letters of my name. On. Last 2 letters of my brother's name. Taiwan is his birth name. So last 2 letters O-N. It used to be One Dream, WON, DREM, One Dream. So we just played around with that and made the company name Dream On.
Period. But so did it start out as production and engineering, or when did the artistry come around?
Man, me and my brother, we used to sing.
Period.
We had an R&B group, and crazy story, man. We didn't do too many shows around Dayton, but the one show we did do, We was at Memorial Hall. We did a rendition of Rock With You. And it was about 30, 40 people in the audience. And it was like crickets. So we got off stage. We was like, man, we ain't never doing this again. But one cat came backstage. He's like, man, who did that production? But that's the tightest thing I ever heard. Who arranged that? I was like, I did, we did. That cat was Mo Beats.
Damn, man.
And we became
RP
friends.
Mo,
We
man.
became friends that day.
Period. Pioneered of this shit, man.
Yep. He came by the garage and saw what we was working with, and he started working in there a little bit. He started bringing people through the garage, believe it or not.
So is this when Mo had the Moran joint going on, the studio out there, or this was?
He was a work for hire there. He wasn't
really.
He wasn't really officially
Like he wasn't Mo. Like
he was still cold, but he wasn't the engineer out there yet.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Man, y'all come up, man. Damn, bro. Y'all come up is ridiculous because, you know, I got introduced as to Mo as him being, you know, having everything going on out there, and it just was like he was trying to hire me in there one time, but that's when I was having a split decision of either going to school or just, you know, engineering in there in Studio B at the time. But you know, I had to build some wings and and leave. But man, Mo, he always, man, I'm grateful to be able to know him, man.
Everybody that met Mo is grateful.
He'll talk your head off.
Hey,
he'll talk your head off.
He was spitting that game to you, and every conversation everybody had with him, they'll never forget it. You know, he gave everybody some words of wisdom, and I think that's why he was so. Why everybody just loved him so much, because he kept it real with you if you liked it or not, you know. And you rarely knew when Mo liked your stuff, because he didn't.
It was nonchalant. That's what I'm saying. Like when you say that, I'm just thinking like, bro, he was like he had the best way to let you down on the polite manner.
Yeah.
You might want to turn. I would have bought the lows down and highs up. And I'm like, damn, Mo critiquing me, but I gotta respect it. Like this nigga is like, he's killing my mix right now.
I loved it.
But it take a certain caliber to understand. Like Mo, he wants you to. He was bringing the best out of people though.
Yeah, he definitely was, man. He wanted you to be the best you could be. You know, he didn't like no bull stuff coming out of his studio, man. You
Nah, facts.
Anything with his name attached, he gave it 100%.
Man. So you, man, respectfully, man, you been in the music and the dating scene a very long time.
Yes, sir.
You've seen a lot of changes of the dating music though. So from how it was then to how it is now, I want to see your perspective of like how you feel about the dating music now.
Okay, I'll start in the early 2000s. You know, dating showed a lot of love to their artists. You know what I'm saying? They would get behind the movements, Tall Entertainment, Diamond Cut, DBM, all of them. You know, they really, those acts really had a chance to.
They had fans.
Yeah. And we made it here first. And then we all branched out and did what we did because of dating.
Right.
I would go say now, you don't really see the fan base. I don't know. I ain't out there like I was, but I don't really see a lot of movements right now. And I don't see a lot of.
Nah, it's definitely got to the point of like, it's single. It ain't cruise that much anymore,
right?
Because I was blessed to be able to have Trendset a part of like the talks of
right
DBM and D Cut, Still Jumping, GTC. Like when it was it.
Everybody had a fan base, and it was cool. It's like, and some of the fans was fans of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have blew it from that era.
Well, I'm saying though, so, but I mean, with the difficulty of like trying to have a fan base, like from what you know, how it was then to now, what keeps you thriving to still do the music, even though like trying to win over in the city is kind of like weird to do now. You know what I mean?
To be honest with you, I had stopped for a lot of years. I picked back up on all my homies was dying, man. They just falling off. COVID, a couple murders, some accidents. So I did a song.
Man, I miss my dogs. Make sure y'all watch out on YouTube. Nah.
And I just threw it out there. I just threw it out
That's
there.
that's the video that was like, fuck, like this shit doing numbers right now.
So big homie called me up. He's like, man, I love that song, man. What you gonna do with it? I was like, what you mean? I'm like, put it out. I ain't gonna do nothing else with it. He said, man, let's do a video. I was like, whatever, man. Whatever. I ain't trying to be no artist. I'm just, he's not for real.
Oh, wait. So that was a song that kind of like brought you out of your hiatus of not doing music no more?
Yeah.
So you just doing music just for the fun of it?
Just for the fun of it.
Or therapeutic in a sense, though?
Yeah, pretty much, because I haven't done music seriously, I would say professionally, and before last year, I would say COVID brought me back to, my
full throttle with it.
Yeah. So,
okay, I was reading an interview that you did. I forgot who the outlet was, but
WYSO.
Yeah, because you very vocal to speak about, you working with the schooling here or whatever the case is.
Yeah, I work with kids with special needs.
So did that just kind of outpower the music? Like you just focusing in on that, or that was just?
Nah, man, I really just I just fell out of love with it for a minute. The way everything was changing so fast, and cats would come to me and they wouldn't want original beats no more. They would just snatch some off YouTube. Here, drop this in. We're gonna record this. So I got so tired of that, man. Nobody wanted original beats no more, so I just stopped.
Okay. So how do you transition from that then? Like to, at this point, is then there like you gotta adjust to what the new is now compared to what it was?
Well, I'm a producer and I'm a fan of music, so I never stopped listening. So I always kept my ear to the street, whether I was making music or not. So once I came back, I was like, man, I gotta try to make a whole new sound. Everything has changed now. Went from 16s to 12s, and from 4 minutes and 30 seconds to
2 minutes and 20.
Yeah.
Yo,
so you gotta make a whole song.
You know what's crazy? Like, bro,
a little bit of time,
bro. So when I shoot people's videos, I hate when they got 3 verses. like if it's one artist with 3 verses, it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Right,
man?
right.
Like this is too much right now.
Nah,
it's weird though. But the videos that I study had 3 verses and bridges and shit like that. So
that was back in the before 2011, 2010.
Yeah, that's when they converted. Like when Wayne started doing 1 verse, no hooks, and just rapping for. You know what I mean? Like the structure of songs got so different.
Man, that song, I forget the name of this song. It's 1 verse and it was a hit.
Who's it from?
Cold, Hard on Ice.
Rod Wave?
Yeah, Rod Wave. That's 1 verse, bro.
Wow.
1 verse. So and you know how big that song was.
But it's catchy and then it's low-key still repetitive though.
The songs now are beat driven and hook driven. So you can have a 1 verse song if it's got a banging hook and the beat is nice.
But okay, so calling yourself a producer, you was actually constructing a song of the beat and being like really in tune with the artist on the beat and everything like that, right?
Yeah, usually when I work with artists, I'll make something in mind of that artist. If I'm working with DeMarco, I'll start the beat off. I'm like, this for DeMarco. I know what kind of, rhythms he like. I know what kind of samples he like. I know what kind of, you know what I'm saying? I've been working with him since 1997.
Yeah.
So it's like Snoop and Dre, really. You know.
Yeah. You ever,
and that go with anybody I work with, really.
but have you ever felt, respectfully asking this, but like unappreciated from what you provided to the city?
I felt that way once like I said, where everybody started ripping beats and they really came to me like, let's, they want to record with me this bull stuff, man. I don't really, I like you coming to a producer, and not too long horn, like one of the top producers in the city.
Nah, facts. Nah, yeah, talk the talk. I mean,
so that's I started. That's kind of why I quit.
So okay. So it just started shifting a little bit, and everybody was just kind of like, To me, that sounded like that was taking the easy way out of.
It was.
Yeah.
It was taking the easy way out. It's like, all right, well, y'all don't want what I do. I'm cool. Which I should have hung in there and I guess
I wouldn't say that.
It was an easy cop out because I should have just changed with the times. It took me up to now to just come on and come in.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie because I was slightly going through that with the young videographers now, and then me having to like, because I came up off of studying Benny Boom, Director X, like Hype Williams, like them type of videos. And then now these niggas, when they started doing all this like weird ass trippy shit, I'm like, bro, this shit is fucking trash.
Yeah.
But we can't look like the OGs that ain't accepting like, with just shifting what it is though.
And it's wild that you say that because all them people you named, your work reflects that, I respect every other video producer, but
man, fuck nah.
Your stuff is second to none. And but I've always said it since from day one, since I started seeing your videos, man. I said one day.
Nah, but I mean, but to me though, it just made sense. Like that's why you gonna watch a video I did 3-4 years ago, and still compared to what people are doing now. Because I mean, my one motto I live off of is, man, you don't buy clippers and call yourself a barber.
Right.
Like you have to study it, you have to know. But then it just got so easy of people thinking like they can shoot videos, and it's just like, it's trash, man. But I'm not about to go out as like, the person that's bitter. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna burn y'all ass and do better with this shit.
Hey, I take the same approach towards music. Like,
got to.
A lot of people produce, a lot of people write songs, a lot of people drop songs, but like, how many songs do people know? How many classics have you ever made? Like
longevity.
Yeah. We got classic joints under our belt, from The Strange to The Dio. I Saw You, stuff like that. People know them songs, like, and every time I make a song, I try to make it something that some people are gonna remember.
Yeah, the longevity. But have you ever caught yourself like reinventing yourself, or is it just you? Like, what's the difference?
I'm two people anyway. My students will tell you. They saw my video. It's like, that ain't you. How is that you? You don't act like that at school.
You don't wear this leather jacket to teach us.
Nah, I don't come to school like this. So I really am two peoples. I've always been Dre Meezy, the producer.
Yeah,
but you can't go to school like this.
Facts. You could if you wanted to.
I don't change my attitude or the way I talk or anything. This is me at school too.
Yeah.
Just without these.
I was about to say, like, you're not wearing these. You're not wearing glasses. You're not wearing the glasses.
Nah.
Leave the Cuban links in the bathroom sink, man. Come on, man.
But I had to reinvent myself as far as music, not my actual.
Well, that's what I mean though, because like I said, bro, like respectfully. Not to say like you've been doing it a long time, and you been seeing. I remember we was shooting your video, and we was over on what was that, Hoover?
Yeah.
and then you were just telling me how it was just so different. You was like, it was cars lined up, it
man.
was shit going on. So even the structure, like the reflection of like what people make music for and dating off of what they see,
right?
It just seemed like y'all had way more substance back then than what we got now.
We actually had OGs too. Like we could go up Salem and see Roger coming out of Lee's Chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
My friends, almost every friend I got, like my friend Peanut, his dad's in Ohio Players.
That's what yo.
So Peabody, grandfather Ohio player.
But that's the crazy thing, though. Now that you said that, it's just like, damn, bro. Like, I guess our generation. I mean, humbly saying this, maybe I'm becoming an OG to the people now. But them type of OGs back in the G was like,
we was trying to be like them. We was
nigga. I think Roger Troutman had a house or two up in Trotwood.
Yeah,
like
they had
right,
a lot of houses.
Right where we grew up at on my grandma's house on Olive Road. Man, but it's different though, man. It's different.
So we looked up. We was trying to be the next deal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We had Lakeside, Heat Wave. You know, we had Shirley Murdoch. We had PESO.
And y'all was y'all was seeing them on the regular.
We was seeing them. We was seeing them. Literally see them. Like they was stars. They were stars here, but we was more like family to them. They wasn't with no bodyguards and all that stuff. And when they
it was hometown.
It was hometown. Yeah. And they, you know, you can walk up to Roger and talk to him. I used to work for Roger.
Doing what? Yeah, let's talk about that.
Check this out. Wasn't no music either. I used to do construction with Roger. Troutman Enterprises.
Really?
Yeah, my uncle's he was the head foreman there, Stan McLeod. So me, my dad, my uncles, we all used to do my brother too. We used to do construction for Troutman Enterprise.
So this was something that he created after becoming Roger Troutman. Like he has.
Oh man, they had the construction since the 80s.
Before More Bounce hit, like
no, around when they started getting all that money with More Bounce and all that, they created Troutman Enterprise.
Okay.
So they built them 3 studios that was on Salem.
Salem, yeah.
Did you ever see them?
I didn't. What was it? The Brown Wood building before they tore it down?
Yeah, it was.
It was like on the left side.
They had AB and there was 2 on the left side.
So,
and
it was different buildings. Yeah, I remember them joints.
Computer Love, all them hits was recorded.
Because I remember they was trying to do a petition to not tear it down.
Right.
Because, but that's why they got that weak ass little shit over there. Yeah. I mean, respect to the mural, but it's like, come on, bro. It's the building.
Much more than that, man. And them was landmarks, man. I wish we could have fought and kept them studios there. I actually. When they tore them down, I got a lot of equipment out of there.
Okay, hold on, man. I don't want nobody tracking down my podcast.
Not, you know what I'm saying? It was like given to me.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, my uncle was.
So you got the real analog shit of what was.
It wouldn't be nothing. It was like some like power amps and stuff like that.
It don't matter though, man. Yeah, you got it though. You got it.
But I didn't know what I had at the time, so I don't even have it anymore. But
congrats, you blew it.
Yeah, I blew it.
I'm playing. But but man, you just got a strong hand on. I didn't know that though. Like you were so disconnected with. Like it's fascinating to me just the part of the city that a lot of people don't know, but you was around there like as we was developing to a classic historical type of thing, man.
Should I work with all the first big Dayton rappers was Dr. Ease and this other guy named DeVille. Both are national recording artists from this city. First 2, I work with both of them.
Hey, I mean,
Dr. Ease was on Itchy Bomb with MC Hammer.
So, but how does that make how that make you feel though? Like to see it and be a part of it though.
Man, it make me feel good. Like I'm part of Dayton history too. That's what it make me feel like, you know.
Because the weird thing is like I'm going through that now, accepting the fact of like the things I've contributed to Dayton, which is crazy. I guess living in it though, you don't see it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm proud of all your Dayton accomplishments, but I've been watching you move with the Will Packer and all the other stuff you're doing in all these other cities, Atlanta, LA. So you got more stuff. You got bigger things to be proud of, and you still elevating.
Yeah, I would say, but it's just so much more to elevate too, man. But this is your podcast, man. This is we talking about. We talking about Dream On, man. But so before we do wrap up, though, I asked everybody this question. What's a good quote or piece of advice that you live off of?
Hey, you might laugh. I love this quote, and it's from Yoda.
Star Wars
Yoda.
Go ahead.
He said, how you put it? He said, don't
repeat it like him. No, don't.
There is no try.
Hold on, say it again.
He said, do or do not. There is no try. You know, some people say, I'm gonna try. Nah, you either do it or you don't do it. There is no try. That's words from Yoda. I love
Shouts out to the Star Wars writers.
Hey, don't
do or do not. There is no try. That's deep.
Yeah.
So what happened after that scene?
I don't know. Luke got his hand cut off. He tried.
This shit might backfire. Just be ready for it, man.
Yeah, man. But
man, I appreciate you on the platform, man.
Appreciate you having me, man.
I just feel like, man, the work that we started, bro, is ongoing. Obviously, with OG putting us in a position to work with each other.
Definitely,
the shit going up, man.
It's not can't go nowhere but up, but from here,
Period. Well, yeah, man, we locked in. Dreamers Welcome Podcast. Y'all keep on dreaming and dream on. I had to plug that in real quick, and we out this bitch.
Peace.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.